Assalamu alaikum, grade 9, how are you? Today, inshallah, we will take the revision for chapter 1, the Indices revision. Because most of you didn't answer the questions in the quiz, so I decided to make a revision for this. And we will go through all the revisions through all the subjects that we've been through. Before the indices, we have the multiplication, roots, and then those are easy. I believe we took it previously in grade 7. Okay, so in the indices, we have few rules that you need to understand and memorize. First rule is the multiplication. Okay, so in multiplication, if I have, for example, m to the power of n, okay, times m to the power of c, the answer should be m n plus c. That means n here is the power, the c here is the power. Okay, if I have same base m, I'll write the same base and then I will add the powers, which is n plus c. Okay, this is the first rule. Okay, I will give you all the rules and then we'll go through the exercises of the book and then we're going to answer them. Second rule is the division. Okay, if I have, for example, m to the power of n divided by m to the power of c, what shall happen to the powers is going to give me m to the power of n minus c. Okay, so here we have the same base, we have a power here, we have a power here. So when we have division, we subtract the numerator from the denominator. Okay, so it's going to be n minus c. All right, and don't forget to put the base as the same. Rule number 3. Okay, if we have brackets, okay, for example, this is brackets. Okay, if I have m to the power of n bracket to the power of c, that means bracket power to the power of something, what shall happen here? We multiply n times c. Okay, so it's going to be m n c. N-C means n times c. Okay, all right. Now let's take two options of the indices. We call them the zero index. Okay, so anything to the power of 0 for m to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 equals always 1. Anything that have power of 0 equal to 1. Okay, this is your rule. Anything that have the power of 0 will equal to what? 1. Okay, one more thing, changing the places. When I change from numerator to denominator or vice versa, we always change the sign of the power. Okay, powers has sign, has positive and negative value. All right, so for example, if I have 1 divided by m, if I don't mention anything, if I don't mention what is the power here, it is 1. So if I want to change it up here, it's going to be m to the power of negative 1. So it was positive 1, it was positive here. When it changed, it became negative. Okay, so changing the places of the values will result in changing the sign of the powers. Okay, and vice versa as well. If m equals to the power of negative 1, it is actually equal to 1 over m. Okay, it is the same thing. Okay, so until here we have finished all the rules. If you understand this one, then we're done. Okay, now let's go through the examples through the book. Okay, the one that I gave you as a homework. All right, and then let's try to solve the questions, all of them. Okay, so page 10. Okay, exercise 1.3a. Question 1 says 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, so 4 times 4 times 4. I mean, you should know this one very quickly because this is base, this is base, this is base. We have same base that, and we don't know what is the powers. And I told you, if I mention a number or any value and I didn't mention what is the power here, that means it is to the power of 1. 1, 1. So the answer should be what? 4 to the power 1 plus 1 plus 1. And it's going to be what? 4 to the power of 3. Question 2. It says 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, you know for a fact this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're going to add those ones together, so it's going to give you 3 same base to the power of what? 5. All right, question number 3. We have 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. Okay, what is the answer here? I didn't mention the powers. You know, this is to the power 1, to the power 1, to all of them. So how many ones I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 7 to the power of 6. Okay, question number 4. We have 6 times 6. Okay, and you don't have to know, like, you need to put ones here because you know you should be able to recognize it very quickly. So it's going to be 6 to the power of 2. Okay, question number 5. We have 12 times 12 times 12. Okay, so quickly 12 to the power of 3. All right, now for question 6, they said that write out the following in full. Okay, usually I'm not going to break such questions in the exam, but you need to expect it because this is very easy. So they give you like 7 to the power of 4. 7 to the power of 4 is what? It is actually 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because why 4 times? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I, simplify this one, will give me 7 to the power of 4. Okay. Question number 7. Same. 3 to the power of 3. 3 to the power of 3 means 3 times 3, 3 times. Okay. Okay, question number 8. It is 9 to the power of 4. So it is 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. Okay. Question number 9. I need you to follow me how I'm answering this question because usually you know how to answer the question. Okay, you know the answers, but the steps you take to answer the question, you sometimes ignore it. Sometimes you just try to solve the question in your brain. Okay, if you follow me and you see how I'm solving the questions, you'll be able to answer all the questions very quickly. So question 9 says 6 to the power of 5. 6 to the power of 5, it is 6 times 6, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Question number 10. 11 to the power of 2. 11 times 11. Okay, so this is for the page 10. All right, now let's go for page 11. Can we finish this one? Page 11. Exercise 1.3b. You also have 10 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, question 1 says 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 2. How to answer such question? Okay, we check, you know that our rule only works when we have same base. So same base, yes, same base. What happens to the multiplication? We mentioned that if we have the same base and then multiplication, we add the powers. So 3 plus 2, how much? 5. It is actually 2 to the power of 3 plus 2, which is 2 to the power of 5. Okay, now we have another question. 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 5. Alright, check. Same base? Yes, same base. I'll write it down then. 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, now question 3 says 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 3 times 4 to the power of 4. You have no problem, even though there are 3 values over here. Since they are the same base, I'm going to write the same base. Then now 4 plus 3, 7, plus 2, 9. Okay, now question 4. We have 5 times 5 to the power of 2. Okay, I didn't mention the value of the power here, then you know for a fact it is 1. So 2 plus 1 is how much? 3. Okay, question 5. 8 to the power of 3 times 8 to the power of 2 times 8. Okay, so how much I'll get over here? You know this one is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is how much? 6, sorry. So 8 to the power of 6. Don't multiply the powers, only add them. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, usually you have mistakes, you know, you multiply 3 times 2, you're going to say 6 times 1 is, you know, 6, then it's 6. No, it is not multiplication again. All right, question number 6. Question number 6 says that 6 to the power of 3 divided by 6 to the power of 2. Now division, what shall happen for the division? We subtract the powers. So 6 to the power of 3 minus 2, which is how much? 6 to the power of 1. We usually write it 6 alone. We don't write the powers of 1. Okay. Okay. Question number 7. 8 to the power of 5 divided by 8 to the power of 2. Okay. So same base, division. What shall happen to the powers? We subtract them. So 8, 5 minus 2, how much? 3. Please mind the signs. Usually you will have, like, sometimes we have negative value, okay? You'll go through the examples later. All right, question number 8. 2 to the power of 7 divided by 2 to the power of 6. Okay, so same base. I'll write the same. So 7 minus 6, how much? 1, which is 2 only. I don't have to write the power. Okay, question number 9. 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 to the power of 3. So easily 5 minus 3 is how much? 2. So 10 to the power of 2. Okay, last question. 3 to the power of 9 divided by 3. this is going to equal to 3 to the power of 8. Okay, because 9 minus 1 is 8. Alright, so this is all for the exercise 1.3b. Okay, now let's finish the other exercises. Also, page 11, exercise 1.3c. And then we have 10 questions as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so first question, bracket 4 to the power of 3 to the power of 2. What shall I do over here? We agreed that when we have brackets, what shall we do to the powers? We multiply them. Okay, so 3 times 2 is how much? 6. So 4 to the power of 6. Okay. 2. We have bracket 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. It is 3. 2 times 3 is how much? 6. Again. Okay. Now we have 2 to the power of 5. All of them to the power of 2. 2 times 5, how much? 10. So 2 to the power of 10. 4. We have 4 to the power of 3 to the power of 4. So 3 times 4 is how much? 12. So 4 to the power of 12. Okay. Now, question number 5. 3 to the power of 7 to the power of 2. 2 times 7, how much? 14. So 3 to the power of 14. Don't forget and write 14 here instead of 3. Like you make the power as the base and base as the power. Always write it properly. This one should be smaller. This one should be bigger. Okay? Question 6. 2 to the power of 4 to the power of 4. 4 times 4 is how much? 16. So 2 to the power of 16. Okay. Question 7. 5 to the power of 2 to the power of 2. Okay. So 2 times 2 is how much? 4. So 5 to the power of 4. Question number 8. 6 to the power of 3 to the power of 2. So it's going to be 6 to the power. 3 times 2 is how much? 6. So 6 to the power of 6. Question number 9. 7 to the power of 2 to the power of 4. Okay. So 2 times 4 is how much? 8. So 7 to the power of 8. Question number 10. We have 8 to the power of 4 to the power of 4. 4 times 4 is 16, so 8 to the power of 16. Okay. All right. Now, let's go for the other exercise. This is going to be the last exercise for today, and tomorrow we will continue with the other exercises with the other rules, okay? So, page 11, exercise 1.3d. All right, we also have 10 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, question 1 says 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 4. Easy multiplication, add the powers. 4 plus 3, how much? 7. So 2 to the power of 7. Okay, number 2. 3 to the power of 5 divided by 3 to the power of 2. Easy as well. Division, we subtract. So 5 minus 2 is how much? 3. So 3 to the power of 3. Question 3. We have 2 to the power of 4 times 2 to the power of 2 divided by 2 to the power of 3. Okay. So here, don't forget about the bid mass. Okay. And don't forget that division and multiplication, they are at the same rank. So if we have both of them at the same question, we start from left to right. Okay, left to right. So here we have multiplication and division, and they are the same rank, so we start from left to right. So 4 plus 2, how much? 4 plus 2 is 6. And 6 minus 3 is how much? 3. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3. Again, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay? Question number 4. Same question. 3 to the power of 8 times 3 to the power of 2 divided by 3 to the power of 4. So 8 plus 2, how much? 10. 10 minus 4 is how much? 6. So it's 3 to the power of 6. Question number 5. Also same question. 5 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5. So 2 plus 3, 5, minus 1, 4. So it's going to be 5 to the power of 4. Question number 6. 6 to the power of 3 times 6 divided by 6 to the power of 2. Okay. Here, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. So 6 to the power of 2. Okay. Question number 7. We have bracket 3 to the power of 4, all of them to the power of 2, divided by 3 to the power of 3. Again, don't forget about the midmass. Midmass bracket comes first. So I need to finish the bracket first. So it is actually 4 times 2 is how much? 8. So it's going to be 3 to the power of 8 divided by 3 to the power of 3. Okay. So now division, 8 minus 3 is how much? 5. So it's going to be 3 to the power of 5. This is how we solve such questions. Question number 8. 5 to the power of 5 to the power of 2 divided by 5 to the power of 3. Same goes here. We finish the brackets first. 5 times 2 is 10. So it's going to be 5 to the power of 10 divided by 5 to the power of 3. Okay. And 10 minus 3 is how much? 7. So 5 to the power of 7. Question number 9. We have 6 to the power of 2, all of them to the power of 3, divided by 6 to the power of 3. Okay, so bracket, it comes first. 3 times 2 is 6. Don't add them, okay? Please pay attention to the rules. 3 times 2 is 6, so it's going to be 6 to the power of 6, divided by 6 to the power of 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3, so 6 to the power of 3. Last question. 7 to the power of 3 to the power of 4 divided by 7 to the power of 5. Okay, same thing. 3 times 4 is 12. So 7 to the power of 12 divided by 7 to the power of 5. Okay, so 12 minus 5 is how much? 7. So it's going to be 7 to the power of 7. Okay, so that's it for today. What I want from you is to go back to the homework, this one, check your answers with me, and the one that you have mistake with, redo the answers, and check your answers with me again, okay, until you get it right. Tomorrow we'll continue with the exercise 1.3e and 1.3f and then 1.3g and h. Okay, that's it for today. See you later inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.